Said he showed better tactics, but the former K1 champ, Dan, is looking to really show his evolution tonight.
He really is, and what a difference of occasion.
Ending with leg kicks and hard leg kicks, as you expect from a guy with the background that he comes from. But he did well at defending those takedowns again.
So many changes, DC, for Mullarkey, but you speak to Ross Pearson, this guy's ready and he could be a problem.
You know,
welcome back to the Flash Forum. Let's put up the tail of the tape for these lightweights. Two young athletes, the Australian Mullarkey, 3 years older at 26. Ziam is taller by an inch. And
to go with our next bout tonight, 3 rounds, this in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He is a kickboxer standing 6 feet, 1 inch tall. Weighing in officially 156 pounds, his professional record stands at 10 victories and 3 defeats. Fighting out of Ziam, France, here is the Smile Killer, Ziam. And across the octagon, his opponent fighting out of the red corner. He's a freestyle fighter standing 6 feet even. Weighing in 156 pounds and 15 professional fights. His record stands at 12 victories and 3 defeats. Fighting out of Central Coast, Australia, here is Jamie Mullarkey. And your referee in charge of the action is Łukasz Bosacki.
Caesar's William Hill really have this one close. Thank you very much, Camila. Round 1 ahead. There's Jamie Mullarkey against the Frenchman Fares Ziam. Ziam in the black, Mullarkey in the grey.
These guys did not take their eyes off one another when they were in their corner. Powerful low kick by Ziam. That would definitely affect the level changes of Mullarkey if he does decide to wrestle.
It's an aggressive start from Ziam. DC's 23. 23 years young.
I mean, come on, that's a baby.
Looks it as well, but he hits like he's a fully grown adult, I bet.
Oh. Nice throw kick to the midsection, caught by Jamie Mullarkey, who runs into the fence.
Well.
Yeah, he's got his ankle, which allowed him to keep control here.
Got to watch his neck here.
He's got his hands locked under the butt, head across. Oh, nice. That was very smart of Mullarkey. Finishing the takedown back towards the center of the octagon so that Ziam can't use the fence to try to get back up. That was a great move by Jamie Mullarkey.
We're going to see, oh.
Look at the sweep, look at the sweep.
Look at that, very nice work by Ziam.
What a sweep by Ziam.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Mullarkey and his team were anticipating that.
I sure didn't. I did not expect to see him sweep from the back like that and end up on top of Jamie Mullarkey.
And
He's got to do something with it, and he does. He gets some posture. That's a nice right elbow. Looking to wrap the neck.
Oh, he's got the guillotine here standing.
He's had a couple of finishes by this in the past, but breaks the strike.
Those sneaky pipe cleaners are a problem.
Yeah, and that long jab's going to be a problem, which Mullarkey's going to try and come over the top with his right hand, as we've seen in the opening minute.
Just an inch in reach, however, but it does look deceiving when they size up.
Oh, man. When Ziam throws that leg kick, he throws his entire body into it.
Ziam was a K1 champion when he was just 18 years young.
Feinted the low kick there. You can see some redness on the lead leg of Jamie Mullarkey already from 2 really powerful kicks.
Mullarkey went out to help Alexander Volkanovski in his fights here on Fight Island, 251. He was in camp, learned a lot from that experience.
Ziam trying to hit with that right elbow in the clinch.
Oh, nice right hand by Mullarkey there. Touch tip of the chin.
It's a very stiff jab that comes straight down the center. Almost a power punch from Ziam.
Well, you can see the difference in their stance, Dan. You know who's the more traditional striker, right? Ziam has more of a striking background. Look at how he stands, right? Hands are always in the right place, moving a little bit. And one of the biggest knocks on him coming into this was that he didn't move his head very well. Today he's doing a better job of moving his head off the center line as Mullarkey is attacking him.
Next Saturday, UFC 254 prelims kick off the Abu Dhabi action on ESPN2 in the featured bout. Stefan Struve and Taito Avasa trade blows. Special start time at 12 p.m. on the east, 9 on the west coast.
Good low kick there from Mullarkey as well. A soundless low kick though, which is usually the ones that do more damage.
Yep, that thud. It's that thud whenever you don't hear that slap.
The bone rattler rather than the slap.
You know what I'd like to see Mullarkey do as he enters is kind of extend his combination, because Ziam does have a problem with hanging his chin up high as he tries to evade.
It's one of the things of a taller fighter. They do tend to use more head movement because they can get out of the reach of people by slipping away, slipping back. But as you say in DC, if Mullarkey starts to crash forward with longer combinations, he's going to force Ziam over his back leg or up against the fence, and that's beneficial in two ways.
Oh, man, he did not see that one. He just threw it a little bit short. Ziam threw it short. If he would have just extended it a little bit more, he might have had a highlight.
Another chopping low kick twists the body of Ziam.
Mullarkey's throwing beautiful leg kicks. When he throws it, he's stepping off so that he's not there for Ziam to counter him.
There we go. Some antics now from Mullarkey.
Well, you look at Mullarkey, he said that he wanted to be more patient, but we saw that in the Riddell fight. Like, come on, let's fight. And you hope that he starts to go forward and really get the action going.
Well, how about this? Ziam shoots in on a single, forces Mullarkey up against the fence.
I wouldn't be surprised if he breaks here and starts working elbows in the clinch. I don't think you really want...
Oh, nice takedown by Ziam.
Here.
That was a beautiful change of direction. He ran the pipe there, sat Mullarkey down, and now he has his back.
Mullarkey trying to break the grip, sitting into it, but good work from Ziam. He's been over in Bulgaria training with a collection of top fighters from the region, and it seems to be paying dividends.
Well, when you lose a fight in the way that he did, you got to get better in those positions. And it was the wrestling clinching where he struggled. And in the first round, he already has shown a lot of improvement.
Good work. Deep breaths. Calm down.
Jimmy, hold your fingers this time.
Deep breaths. Suck it in. Relax. First round's out of the way. Good work.
Ready. Fight.
Round number 2. Ziam in the black, Mullarkey in the grey. Mullarkey assumes the centre of the octagon, looks to come forward aggressively and meets resistance from Ziam.
Mullarkey really trying to slow Ziam down with that low kick. The difference is he needs to close range down against Ziam, who's quite happy to stay on the outside and pick him off as he moves in.
Well, Mullarkey landed a beautiful right-hand counter there. As Ziam threw his jab, he went right side and then threw the overhand over the top. And then landed and got Ziam on his bicycle now.
We're going to see Ziam try and turn his way off the fence here. Good head position by Mullarkey for a moment, but Ziam relieves himself of it.
Mullarkey actually complimented Ziam and his ability to stop the takedown on the fence. Don Madge did a good job of trying to fight in those ranges. Ziam denied him the opportunity to go down to the canvas, so he knew it was going to take some effort.
Mullarkey's got to be careful because he keeps reaching for that low kick. And if Ziam's smart, which we know he is as a striker, he's going to start setting the high kick up.
Ziam has got to be really careful in the way that he's throwing his jab. Mullarkey's trying to time it now with the right hand over the top of it.
Ziam's got a quick sidestep as well. He can move around that super quick.
Exactly what you said, Dan. Right, Mullarkey's starting to pick up on the low kick. He's got to be careful. Ziam doesn't throw that right high kick or left high kick.
See there, Mullarkey, equal head and leg kick. Swinging big, not finding the target that time.
Same as you were saying before, DC, he needs to start adding punches to on the end of that overhand right.
Yes.
Because, I mean, that's going to fall short in on the takedown here. Let's see if you can ground Ziam for a moment.
I mean, Ziam has fantastic takedown defense. He's so long, it's hard for guys to finish on him. And look at him show that whizzer. He's got that left hand over the top, right, the overhook. He takes his left leg inside and kind of turns his opponent.
Oh, nice knee. Dan, what did you make of that from Mullarkey? Was that some frustration that he showed there with Ziam and sort of got the referee involved? Because I don't really have a problem with what Ziam's doing.
Well, the problem is, you know, he needs to close range down against Ziam to employ his game. And Ziam knows this, so he's staying on his bike, he's moving around the center, and he's forcing Mullarkey to chase him down. And any kind of frustration is only going to play into Ziam's hands because Mullarkey's going to start walking in straight lines, walking onto these power shots. Ziam's a patient striker, and as long as he can keep it at range, it's going to benefit him.
Well, you see Ziam defend that takedown there alongside the octagon. This is when Don Madge started to find success with the takedowns. Round 2 and 3 is when he was able to get takedowns. But so, to this point, Mullarkey has not been able to finish any of his shots. And right now he gets one.
Good drive on that takedown. See if he can pacify this position, maybe even take the back.
He's getting too excited on his transitions.
Yes.
That's why Ziam's able to get back to his feet. Right there, he tried to rush a hook in instead of taking his time, collecting something before he went to the next phase of his top control. And now Ziam's back on his feet.
And Ziam knows that he needs to not settle on his back, which is what he's done now. But
yeah,
as you know yourself, DC, if somebody defends the first, second, third takedown, at some point they're going to break. They're going to lay on their back, yes, and they're going to take a moment.
This is what's happening now, exactly, right? Ziam is now kind of accepted Mullarkey being in top control. And this is good for Mullarkey.
The question is, what does Ziam do when Mullarkey starts to try and progress his position?
Exactly. And again, then that'll be on Jamie Mullarkey, because if he rushes, Ziam will find a way out. But if he just takes his time, little small movements, it'll be much harder for Ziam to get up. I mean, this referee is a bit impatient. He's clapping, telling them to get going. They've been down there for 10 seconds.
Yeah, and Mullarkey knows as well, as soon as he opens up, it's going to give windows of opportunity for Ziam to start to escape.
Mullarkey attempted 15 takedowns against Brad Riddell. I think he was successful with 3. He's got 3 tonight, and he's starting to open up a little bit more now.
And you just saw the difference, Dan, right? The first round, Ziam was able to bridge into him and reverse him. This time he bridged and got full guard, but he wasn't able to get Mullarkey all the way through. And now Mullarkey's starting to pass. Oh, nice move by Mullarkey. Jamie Mullarkey now has the back. Oh, but he's too high.
Yeah, nice work by Ziam as well to feel his way out of that. Looks like we're going to see a 3rd round here in Fight Island.
Ok, frérot, respire, respire.
Breathe,
respire.
okay.
Ça va, respire.
Breathe.
There you go. Deep breaths, there we go. 5 minutes, we got this. Yeah. It's all you, son, it's all you. He's breaking, he's going.
Welcome back. Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of UFC. So a close fight between Perez Ziam and Jamie Mullarkey.
Well, Jamie Mullarkey got those takedowns in the 2nd round. Probably lost the 1st round. 2nd round, it looks like the momentum's starting to go in his direction, because Ziam now gets back on his bicycle, starts landing that beautiful jab.
Yeah, sticking that in his face. Now following up with the right hand as well, but this is where Mullarkey wanted to do his work at the end of the 2nd and get straight to it early in the 3rd. Nice ride there by Ziam, stays on his feet.
Oh, he's just extending these wrestling situations. Great defense there by Ziam.
Oh, and a cheeky elbow as well on the break.
He's got some very good elbows on the break as Ziam, and he level changes himself.
Oh, nice shot all the way in on the hips. And Mullarkey somehow defends and gets to a single leg himself. I mean, this exchange, right? This one starts to wear on you. And there you see Ziam kind of just accept that he's getting taken down, because they went 4 different attacks there. Double leg by Mullarkey. Defense by Ziam. Mullarkey tries to hook with the foot. Defense, Ziam hits a double. And at some point, it starts to get fatiguing. And you decide, okay, I need to take a break. And now, Ziam is allowing Mullarkey in a very close fight to gain top control and just trying to find a place to rest.
Yeah. And what was interesting is the Ziam corner between rounds were asking him to go and get the fight. I think they feel like he may be down. I mean, they're razor close on the strikes. Total strikes 36 to 39 in favor of Ziam. But then we've got 4 of 9 takedowns to 1 of 5 for Mullarkey. So very difficult one to score this. Good pressure here by Mullarkey though, which seems to be making the difference in this round.
Yep, absolutely. And he's doing a better job of taking his time when he's on top. Not rushing, not giving Ziam those spots where he can just kind of explode into him to change position.
Ziam with a double wrist lock Kimura grip on the right side of Mullarkey. But Mullarkey's putting a lot of pressure on that side. And the referee's hurrying them along.
I don't understand, man. I mean, Hardy, I don't understand. This guy wants a firefight out here.
Well, this is the thing.
Muscles out of that pretty easily.
Mullarkey knew he was in trouble there until he got in a better position with his hips, which now he's got. Now he's reaching around the back and trying to control the left arm of Ziam, who takes this opportunity to scramble back to his feet, but may end up grounded one more time from the pressure of Mullarkey.
Mullarkey's got the chest lock. It's a 50-50 position here.
Grab the fence.
The problem is you cannot be head over your feet there. That's what Ziam was doing. He was leaning into Mullarkey, which allowed him to change the position. Now look at Mullarkey's left leg. He goes left leg inside, brings the head position with his head under Ziam's chin. That makes it very difficult for Ziam to try to turn and move him off of him. And now beautiful transition to a single, run the pipe. Oh, nice elbow by Ziam. Oh, that was a great transition there.
Very nice.
I mean, he went single leg, head pop outside into a double leg.
And
that was fantastic by Mullarkey.
Steps over to mount. Oh, good guard recovery, good half guard recovery from Ziam, but you can tell he's starting to wilt a little bit under this pressure.
I mean, just so much wrestling, right? He came in here, first round he was able to stand and be comfortable. The entire second and third round, Mullarkey has pushed a wrestling pace on him, and he seems to be pulling away.
He needs to do something with it though now, however, not just hold position. It actually needs to be effective, try to finish the fight or do damage from here to really make it count on the scorecards.
Trying to get his leg free here. Tangled up in the butterfly guard of Ziam.
Yeah, Ziam's got long limbs.
Right.
He's able to catch something to recover at least half guard.
Well, Dan, that's the problem with Mullarkey trying to go to mount, right? He's lifting his hips to try to transition the right leg through. He needs to kind of cut through the guard of Ziam. So he maybe needs to start pushing the head off to the other side and just following the
does
position.
it there.
There it is.
And gets greedy, goes to the mount.
Oh, Ziam gets reversal. But again, everything Ziam does to escape is just bridge and explode. Nice. It's not technique. He's more just using the athleticism, and it's working for him.
There's a nice flow here. These guys are showing some transition. Ziam looks to try and take the back.
Oh, he's falling off to the side here.
Ziam does have good back control from his previous fights in the UFC. He locks in that body.
Nice
very nice.
By Mullarkey. Reverses out the back door.
But great adjustment by Ziam. That was a nice peek out by Mullarkey. But Ziam just kept wrestling.
It's a strong finishing position for Ziam if he can maintain it as we count down the last few seconds of the bounce. And there it is. A grueling fight between these two lightweights. It goes to the judges' scorecards. We'll get the decision when we return.